ready, man?
Yep.
All right, what up? Welcome back to the Little Light Podcast. This is episode 28. I'm Tyrone.
I'm Kade.
This is Brother aka Brother Bug, aka the armbar connoisseur. And I'm just going to get this out of the way so he's not allowed to tell you. When I had Aaron and Jordan on, and my favorite question I've ever asked anybody is if they've ever been put in an armbar, and I'd put them both in an armbar, so they both had to admit that.
Yeah.
Have you ever put anybody in an armbar?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was you.
Fuck
it
you.
was you. Probably the only time I'll get to say that. But yeah.
That sucked, dude. I couldn't believe it. I knew from that moment on I'd never live it down.
Oh no. I think we're what, 11 years later?
Yeah. I love you, bro. I'm glad you're here.
Love you too, man. Thank you.
How you doing?
Good. Yeah.
Life's good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just, back in St. George and looking for the next opportunity work-wise. Family's good. Yeah, man, life's good.
Cool. I love your family, dude. I love Courtney a lot, too.
Yeah, she's great.
She's a good woman.
Yeah.
So, question one. Are you still faking any injuries?
Not at the moment, no.
Is your hand still hurting?
Huh?
It is?
Like the one I just had surgery on, is
Yeah.
that the one you're talking about I'm taking? No, I'm good on that one.
You are good?
Yeah.
Is it moving?
Uh-huh.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm rewarded. All right, so perfect. Let's get into question two.
Yeah.
That was actually question one, but I
Can't
feel like I had to switch them.
Can't
Just
wait to.
in a boxing match between you and Jordan, who wins? And let's be real.
Currently,
At full health, both of you.
well, obviously me.
Jordan, I'm sorry, I have to agree with you. I've been trying to set this fight up, dude, and I wish they would do it. I think Kade would do it. I don't know if Jordan would do it. At the fair, would you do it?
Dude, I would die in the first round.
Well,
No
dude,
problem.
I did it.
I would know.
They'll do 1 minute rounds.
Yeah, well,
And I still died in the first round. I was
yeah,
gassed, dude.
yeah.
And I was
that's the
running every
problem.
day. I was fucking.
Yeah, dude, it's different.
It is. Once that adrenaline dump is over, dude, you are fucked. I remember at the end of the first round, he threw like a late punch, and I walked away talking shit. I was like, fuck this bitch. And I stared at him. Then I sat down and I was like, oh no, it's over.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad you agree with me that you whooped Jordan's ass.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I don't know what am I supposed to say? No. So.
Just be truthful. And that was your truth, right?
Yeah.
Just live in your truth, brother. Yeah.
I'm sure Jordan's going to call me after this airs.
Okay. So, a little bit more serious question. What's been the best thing that's happened to you in the last 5 years? You can go back further than that, whatever. How has it made you a better person?
I would say probably have my daughter. Yeah.
She's
It's
cute, dude.
yeah, she's awesome. Both of my kids. No, I think I've just really grown a lot in the last 5 years. I think I've matured. I'm more focused on my future and my health and things like that. I don't think I was more so future oriented and had as many goals as I do now. So yeah, I think my daughter.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got a couple questions because me and Kim and I just found out that we're having a baby. And so I wrote you and I was like, was having kids the worst thing that ever happened to you? And like, no, man.
No.
Great.
No.
But it definitely, do you feel like you can't do a ton of shit and like whatever you wanted to do? Like, does it?
No, not at all. I thought that when I first found out I was having kids when I was like
Did you feel like your life was over?
At 19, yeah. Oh yeah. Courtney texted me and she's like, hey, we gotta talk.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. You were 19, huh?
Yeah. She's like, we gotta talk, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And yeah, I was freaking out. And then after we had the baby, it was like, no, we just incorporated him into our life, and
It just flows?
it flows, and it just made everything better, right? Like, I feel like I matured a lot faster. I found success, a a lot faster. No, it made everything better for sure.
Cool. When she first told me, I was like, I didn't really say much. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, so a week before I found out we were having a kid, her sister asked me, she's like, "Do you ever want to have kids?" And I was like, "Nope."
That's what I've been saying too, bro.
Yeah, it's like, I don't have kids, and I had no thought of it, and then once we found out we were having a kid, I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? I'm 19, but no, it's made everything so much better. Life's
That makes me happy to
it's
hear,
amazing.
dude.
Yeah.
I literally I took the cat litter out back,
Mm-hmm.
pretending like I just wanted to get away for a second. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. It just like hit heavy, and then for like 3 days, I was like, writing people questions like I wrote you, you know. And
Yeah.
and everybody's wrote me, and they're just like, dude, so worth it, you know.
It is.
And so I'm actually like starting to more get excited than
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nerve-wracking for sure, and I don't think you're gonna really know until like he or she is here, right?
For sure, it'll be boy.
It's a boy. Yeah.
Has to
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. And so, I think once they're here, dude, it's within literally a couple of weeks. It seemed like for us anyway, we kind of had we had our own routine and things like that, and just never looked back. Been great.
Because another thing,
Mm-hmm.
I love your answers.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear a kid crying in the storm, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just the worst sound in the
Yeah.
world.
I think it's a little different when it's your kid, right?
This is the answer I'm getting to.
Yeah.
So the more I hear this, the more I'm like,
I
okay,
still
it's
get
starting to help me. you
Yeah,
know?
I still get that way. I hear other people's kids.
Have some self-respect,
Shut up,
kid.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, fucking 2-year-old.
Or I'm like thinking about the parents. Like, tell your kid to shut up.
Do
Yeah.
something, dude.
Yeah. But no, I think it's a little different when it's your kid.
If people look at me, I'm like, what the fuck do you want, dude? What? You
It's
can
your
make him
kid
shut up.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
No.
get the looks, I'm gonna be all defensive. Fuck you.
Yeah.
The dopest kid ever, dude.
Yeah.
Right on, man. I love that answer, and that's been super helpful talking to people like you about it.
Yeah, I'm excited for you, dude. You're gonna be a great dad.
Thank you. I've also heard that a lot too.
Yeah.
And I think I will too.
You will.
And Kiana's a great mom. She Sora was not the easiest child. Especially, and she still isn't. She does flips nonstop. She flips on that couch over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
You know, she just never stops, and she has the most patience I've ever seen
Yeah.
in a human being. And I'm just like over here, like, oh my
I
god.
think it's a perfect time too. I think she's gonna be a lot of help for you, right? For you guys. And,
For sure,
just the age. I think it's a good age.
she's gonna be excited.
Yeah.
Okay, change of pace. And I think I know the answer to this, but I just think it's important to talk about these things that we've overcome. What's the worst thing that's happened to you in the last 5 years, and how were you able to grow from it?
My brother dying for sure. Yeah, I think. Tim passing was so. I think anyone passing is extremely unexpected, but nobody knew me as much as Tim knew me. He knew everything about me, and we've been through everything together. And so
You guys are so similar too.
yeah.
Like me and my brothers, just
Mhm.
just copies of each other.
Yep. And so when I lost him, it was I felt like I lost a piece of myself, and I didn't know how I was going to get through life without him, right? And having him in my life. I think I grew to be more understanding of, people's situations, and, I think I held a lot of anger and resentment when he passed, and since then I've kind of grown to be a little bit more understanding of, the situation itself, and I think it's, in a weird way, kind of made me a better father, and just appreciating life a lot more.
That's exactly how I've at the moment it's terrible, you know, and but it's truly made me tell people I love them more. It's helped me be more loving to people and to make sure I show it. I'm not always perfect at it.
Yeah.
And sometimes another death that happens reminds me and I go back to it. But it's definitely made me, all the death I've dealt with, but just a better, more loving, more vocal about my love for that person.
Oh yeah.
A better person, you know? So
yeah. I think it's
and you sure as fuck can't see that when it's happening though, dude. There's like nothing good coming from this, dude. You know, like
no, not at all.
I can't imagine, like, that's something I worry about a lot with, you know, my situation in my family, but I just can't imagine how hard that would be, dude, and I'm just glad you're
no, me too. Thank you. It's caused a lot of you know, other issues and, you know, things like that. Like, this is my second brother that I've lost to overdose, right? And
your oldest brother too?
Yeah. So I went from like being the middle child to now the oldest, and it's made me appreciate life for sure, and telling people I love them and you know, things like that a lot more than I normally would. It's also made me so fearful of other people dying, right? Like, I'm constantly, you know, when I hear about a family member doing drugs or, you know, fentanyl or friends and whatever, like, it just brings that to a whole new level. Also, like, when somebody else dies, you know, which in this life, like, you know, people just die, right? Like, it happens all the time, and it hits different than it did before, I feel like, just because I also know what those families that, you know, brothers, sisters, mom, dad, I know what they're going through, right? And so
sometimes that's the hardest thing, is watching them, like, not even necessarily the person dying is also, you know, that's rough, but knowing and feeling what they're feeling, you can feel it, you know, and that's like part of the hardest problem with it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, my brothers didn't have any kids or anything like that, but, like, you know, I couldn't imagine that part of it. I know how Tim's death affected my kids, and, you know, my kids still cry about Tim, right? Like, it's been 5 years, you know, it's been almost 5 years, and they still cry about
lovable, it. Bro.
Yeah,
super lovable.
He was the best. Great uncle.
Unless you're at Braxton's house using with him, he's telling on you for everything. Trying to get in a better position with Braxton over you. He's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, aside from that.
You get sober, dude. I'm over there at my worst, pawning Braxton's shit. I'm let go. People are coming up, I'm like walking out of Braxton's house with all this shit, selling it, paying him money for drugs. With the stuff I stole from the town.
It's like taking his drugs and helping him look for it.
I'm stealing your shit. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I miss him, but no, there's definitely a lot of growth that's came from that for sure.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah.
For talking about that. And Jordan says Tim was funnier. I say you are. What's the fucking truth here? I don't know why Jordan's in this twice, but Jordan's problematic, dude, and I need to solve.
Did you guys talk about this beforehand?
We've talked about this.
What questions should I ask him?
No, I didn't ask him anything.
Well, I would say Tim got, you know, a lot of his jokes from me. So
did he still?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he would never admit that. But yeah. So I mean, I would say that's up to you and the viewers. You know, like he got his jokes from me, so it's up to you.
Facts, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta kill one, fuck one, marry one. Missy Elliott, Whoopi Goldberg, and Oprah.
Oh man. Wait. So
kill one, fuck one, marry one. Missy Elliott.
I'm gonna marry Missy Elliott.
Really?
No, I'm gonna marry Oprah.
Okay, that would be my answer.
I'm gonna marry Oprah. I'm gonna fuck Missy, and Goldberg's fucking dying.
Done.
Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, without a question. Yeah. Without a question.
I asked on a older episode that when I first started this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, who'd you rather do, Whoopi or? And he's like, Whippy? It's one of the shorts for the show. It's so funny, dude. Yeah, Whippy, dude. Okay, same question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little tougher.
Mm.
Jack Black, Steve
Fucking
Carell.
questions, man.
Steve Carell, Jack Black, or Will Ferrell? And Will Ferrell.
Jack Black. Okay.
I'm glad the answer to the other one's like identical.
I'm gonna marry. Oh man, I'm gonna marry Steve Carell. Dude.
They're all legends.
I'm gonna kill Jack Black, and there's only one left. So
You're killing. You're fucking Will Ferrell.
Man, I don't want to say.
Thanks for
clarifying that. Yeah, I'm fucking Will Ferrell.
Killing Jack Black, huh?
Yeah.
I was gonna be upset about that.
What?
That's like her favorite.
Yeah.
But it's not about her, it's about you.
Yeah, it's not about her. Sure.
Who's funny out of those three?
I'm gonna say Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell's probably the funniest too. And Steve Carell is fucking funny too.
Yes.
The Office. Have you watched it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
When he's doing I was gonna ask you this question, but I didn't know if you'd seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be my first question. When he's doing the exit interview for Toby, when Toby's leaving, and the first question he goes is, "Who gave you the right?" He gives him a rock for a party gift.
Oh, that show is
He
so
fucking
funny.
hates Toby. I'm glad that show came out when it did, because it would have came out like 10 years later, it would have got shut down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because there's so much great shit in there, bro.
Inappropriate
So
stuff.
good, dude.
Yeah.
You ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
Uh-huh.
Do you love that?
Yeah.
Do you what if you had to get rid of one for the rest of your life?
Oh.
Yeah, because they're probably my two favorite shows ever.
Yeah. Yeah. We watched a lot of Trailer Park.
Yeah, we did at the Cove.
Um,
Did you stay sober through all that?
Yeah.
When we were all getting high and shit?
Yeah. Surprised. I don't know how I did. Yeah. Yeah. That was
That was impressive, dude, because
that was rough.
I bet.
Watching all you guys and living in the
I was out
city.
there in a
Yeah.
month, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was gone. I was like, everybody's like, we're calling Chuck Task Force. Dallas was like,
Yeah.
fuck you guys, you're getting me arrested. I was like,
He was
"Fuck you,
not
dude."
happy.
I was mad. I said some shit to him, bro. Later,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, man, I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
monster.
Oh.
I take back everything I said.
Yeah.
That is a
Would not
savage.
want any problems.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't his big then.
No, so yeah, that's why I felt
Yeah.
braver, you know?
Yeah.
More brave.
Yep. I would get rid of, is it not Ricky? Who's Leahy's, the dude Leahy's?
Randy.
Randy. I'd have to get rid of Randy.
No, out of the shows, if you had to get rid of one show, you couldn't watch one.
Oh.
Out of The Office or Trailer Park Boys. Can't get rid of Randy. He fights naked, dude. He
I'd
pulls
have,
down his pants to fight. That's the best, bro.
I'd get rid of, I'd probably have to get rid of Trailer Park Boys.
Really?
I love The Office.
It's so close, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to answer that.
I love The Office.
It's great.
Yeah, I think I'd go with The Office.
Do you think you can take a kangaroo in a fight?
Well, I'm trying to figure out like what circumstances I'd be able to.
Have you seen the red ones?
Uh-huh.
I've had massive. It's probably my biggest post I ever had was me saying that I could take a kangaroo in a fight. It almost went viral, dude. And then I have I don't know if are you even subscribed to the channel?
Huh?
Are you even subscribed to
Oh,
the
yeah.
You better be, is Courtney.
Yeah.
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 Have you seen the short?
I'm here.
Have you that doesn't mean you're subscribed.
Hello.
But you've seen the baby videos of like Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan, and
Yeah.
they made one of me talking about on the podcast.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, you gotta see it. It's funny, dude. Let's go with a gray one, not the big fucking red ones. Those things
easy.
are mess.
Yeah.
Easy. What about the red ones?
I don't think so.
They can slice you up.
Yeah,
Kick
I think
you?
so.
Probably
I don't know. I think I could get one in a chokehold. Fucking choke.
That's
him
what
out.
I said.
Yeah. Yeah. I
They're
don't know.
dumb too. They're not that bright.
No. I think I'd fucking sweep his legs out from under him and fucking.
Actually, their
Get
legs
on
are
the
like. You know what? I believe you. Because I believe I can do it. So and you put me in an arm bar. So
right.
If I can do it, you can do it.
That makes sense.
100%.
Right.
I just wanted to go back to. We did drug court together. You didn't. You got kicked out, right?
Yep.
Greatest thing that ever happened. You didn't have to do it. You were just on probation, right?
Yeah, it worked out. It worked
Yeah,
out.
it worked
really
out
well.
great. I remember we're at court, and the girls that told on you behind your back, flipping them off after you come out. Fuck you. Do you remember that? And I was like, oh, I thought you were going to prison. I was worried.
Yeah, I asked for prison because I didn't want to go to jail and have to pay for the Rising House. And so I went in with, I shaved my head. I think I did. I was gonna do a mohawk right before. Go see Shoemate, and anyway, I ended up shaving my head. I don't know why I did that. I think it was because I had a fucking. It looked like a helmet on my head. Like my hair was like connecting, and anyway, it looked bad. So I shaved my head, and I asked him if I could.
That's always fun with the razors, right?
Oh yeah,
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was so
I'd have
bad.
everybody shave my back. Kowski would always shave my back. Always do it for me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kowski, man. Thank you.
So I asked to go to prison. Shoemate was like, no. It's like, if I send you to prison, you are never gonna
Figure this out.
So
Thank God we didn't go to prison, dude.
No, that would have been bad.
Everybody that goes back.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
we're
inevitable. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's so easy in prison. I don't know what it is. Fucking jail was not.
We just had somebody get out
go
that's been
back.
basically, you probably know him, I don't want to say because it was a client at the time, but he's just like, yeah, I was in prison the whole time. He's like, no, they want me to be sober out here.
Yeah.
You know, he's like,
Yeah.
what's the point of this?
Yeah, bills.
He's been in,
yeah.
he's been in there for 10 years, and he's just like,
I think it's just too easy.
It is.
honestly. Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously got its terrible things, you know, especially
For
when you're
sure.
in federal prison in rough places, like.
For sure.
But if you're supposed to stay sober out here, but you can stay hiding there, like what's the motivation?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I didn't plan on living past 30.
Me neither, bro.
I thought I'd either die or be in prison for the rest of my life. I had no plans of ever figuring it out. So yeah, drug court, getting kicked out. I don't know. I went and did. I think it did 9 months, and then 6 months, 9 months, and got out. And fortunately, I was able to move in with all you guys at the college housing, and I stayed sober. I feel like I just wanted it that time. Before.
Yeah, that was impressive. You just got a stride and just.
Yeah, didn't want to keep doing the same shit. But yeah, in drug court, I was trying to figure out how to bend those rules every which way I could.
And you can't.
With girls. Or,
Yeah.
No. And then people fucking telling on you.
All the time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, I had somebody offered me a cigarette, or no, I think I asked for a cigarette the day before I turned 19, and he fucking told on me after he gave me one, and then I had
They go, I contributed to a minor,
yeah,
but he smoked it.
yeah,
But I gave it to him.
Yep, and then I had to go do a 48 for that.
For that?
Yeah,
Dude, I had to do a 48 because the first 6 months I couldn't talk to any of my family, my grandparents, nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when Jeremy was there? He just got out of prison.
Yeah.
Shoemate said, you can talk to your family, just be smart. Jeremy was sober as could be. He's over at the Cove watching the baseball game with me, and enters like 48. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then Shoemate wasn't there. It was a fill-in judge, so I was going to go like, tell him you said I could, you know, but it wasn't him, so I had to go do it.
Nope.
Then I was like, cool, I'm going to go play cards for they stick me in the fucking detox by myself.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
For
dude.
the worst 48
So I just
ever.
go play some cards and get it done, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
48,
dumb, dude.
Not bad. Yeah.
Was that when you came in and I was in there and I think you did a pill or something, you're like, fuck, are they going to test me when I get out? Are they going to...
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Which time? I feel like I fucking brought stuff in every
It
single
was
time.
me and Mikey.
Yeah. Yep.
You'd done something, and then you're like, oh my god, are they gonna... After you...
I was pounding water the
Yeah.
whole time. Oh.
Dilute.
Yeah. It was terrible. Then I ended up getting kicked out for fucking... Shoemate was like, yeah, you drank so much water you could have killed yourself. You said you could have overdosed on water. What? What are what is this guy talking about?
I've been doing this forever.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm fine. Yeah.
Do you know what happened after I was walking down the road homeless?
Mm-hmm.
This was a while after. Do you remember that Chad moved back into the cove?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm walking down the road and he's in my old room.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Bear? I'm like, what the fuck? And it's Chad at the cove? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I had nowhere to go.
Uh-huh.
And I go chill with Chad, he gets me high, and then he's like, I got like a month left on my lease. And I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. I'm gonna stay here. What was right on?
Right on. Yeah.
Dude, I have telescopes, bikes, computers, all sorts of shit in that room. I've been having people come through the window for a month straight. My time's up. I didn't even know. And my pants were, for some reason, like halfway down. I like took a shit or something and just went and fell out on the bed. And William had his hands down his pants, and I'm like bent over the bed, and she comes, she's like, what the fuck is going on here? You guys having gay sex in here? I'm like, what? And then I had to pay her $500 to not call the cops.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild, dude.
Oh.
She didn't call the cops.
Oh,
She
man.
blackmailed me. Crazy, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Cove.
Yeah. Oh, that place. That was fun.
That was super fun. I go fart in Chad's shoe every morning. I go bend down and fart in his shoe. He gets so mad at me.
Dude, we had so much fun there. I remember Chad was on a call and he was like hooked up to his headset and he couldn't leave his computer. And I like walk in his room and I just ripped ass. It's in the middle of a call and he can't leave. I like walk out and I turn around and he's just sitting there and he's like shaking his head.
All upset up.
Yeah. Dude, we did some fucked up shit to each other.
That was great, dude.
It was so fun.
I can't believe I let us all just live there.
I know.
In a
Yeah.
college dorm.
Yeah. None of us were going to college.
There'd be parties there, and like I'd have to just be in the room.
Yeah. You talking about drug court?
Yeah, that was scary.
I don't know how they that.
Please, Aaron,
that
don't
worked.
show up.
I think it was because there was so many of us. Because they did show up at a party one time.
They did?
It smelled like weed and everybody was drinking, and then they came in, and I wasn't on drug court at the time, but they came, said hi to all of you, and everybody was like bummed, like what the fuck? Why are the cops here?
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. It's not me.
We're a bunch of fellas.
Yeah.
They're pretty nice. There's cool people there.
Yeah.
I got along with everybody.
The Indian guy or the
Yeah, I love those guys, dude.
Yeah.
They're great. The hookah,
Mm-hmm.
smoking the hookah with them.
Yeah, they were a blast.
Um,
All those guys.
Was there anything you wanted to speak on, or anything that you felt like you wanted to say?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, no. Oh, I was gonna ask Rogan if.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to Joe Rogan or Theo Vaughn?
Well, I'm
Right there.
available,
Let them
guys.
know. No, you're here with me. Don't you go on their show.
I'm available for a short period of time. So anyway, just reach out if you want either of us on your show. I got a better story, so just reach out. I'll make it work.
Next time we do it, we can do this again,
Mm-hmm.
and we can go over your story and just do more of like a
In depth,
your story. I just wanted to have you on, man, and have some fun and
dude.
fuck around. I love you, bro,
Anytime.
so much. You're one of the best people I know, man, and
Likewise, dude.
love you. That's so funny. Always make me laugh. It's like just one of those people when I see it every time.
Yeah.
My day's better. You
Yeah.
know, 100%.
Likewise.
I love you, brother.
We gotta get together
yeah.
more.
Go to your house and chill
Yeah,
at the pool.
Barbecue.
You shave my back again. Get me prepped up.
dude, I got you. It sounds
Last
so
time I
weird.
went to this house, I was like, Bug, you used to shave my back at the Cove.
Yeah,
Chad would too.
it sounds weird, but I have no,
Brotherly love,
no
dude.
homo,
He's my
dude.
brother.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Last time I went there, he did it, and
All right, we're gonna have to edit this out.
I love you, bro.
Love
Thank
you
you so
too.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that likes, follows, subscribes, and just supports the channel, man. I truly love and appreciate the support. Stay lit, man. Thank you.